Hi, class. My name is Carmen Price, and my non traditional therapy technique presentation is going to be on Qigong. Qigong is an Eastern tradition exercise similar to what we do here in the West as yoga. And the thought behind Qigong and why it would be helpful to clients that have had trauma is that one, it helps to calm and relax the nervous system, which is behind some of the physiological symptoms that people experience when they've had trauma. And two, um, the thought is that when there's psychological or emotional trauma, it can leave an imprint on the energy field of the human body. And part of what they suggest or claim that Qigong can do is to help clear these energetic imprints from the energy field. And in doing so, helps relieve the person of the emotional triggers that will trigger the trauma reaction. If this technique could be honestly helpful for anyone, it doesn't need to be just someone that's had trauma. It involves deep breathing and a series of stretches or calm, slow movements, and it can help with relaxation. It could help those with anxiety, depression, PTSD, anger, or intermittent explosive disorder, even those with ADHD. The reason it can help those with anxiety is because, like I mentioned before, it can calm the nervous system. So if someone's extremely anxious and they do these exercises, it'll help calm their breathing. It'll help calm the nervous system reaction, and so, thus calming the anxiety symptoms. Those with depression, a lot of times they're not motivated to exercise or to do any kind of physical activity. So, because this is so easy, it may be easier for someone with depression to have the motivation to do this versus maybe strenuous activity. Um, this would be effective for those with PTSD because, as I said before, it supposedly helps to clear the emotional imprint that went along with the trauma or was associated with the event. And in doing so, would help relieve the triggers that would maybe cause a flashback. This could also be helpful for those with ADHD or any kind of hyperactivity because the exercises also kind of help to channel the energy um, and then would help calm and help the person concentrate more because they could be calm. It could help those with anger and, even intermittent explosive disorder because the exercises because they do help channel the anger, they could channel and use that anger in a positive way that would not be harmful to themselves. I'm going to explain a few of the exercises and then I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate a couple for you. What we're going to do, a lot of it, like I said, involves deep breathing. We're going to do deep breathing while we do the exercises, kind of simultaneously. And a lot of the exercises only involve moving your hands with concentration on kind of which way your palms are facing, um, because the whole thought behind this is that it pushes the extra or nervous energy out of and away from the body. And then simultaneously, while we're doing the hand movements, we're also going to be bending our legs. And it's just bending at the knee. So here goes. Okay, hopefully those lights behind me are not, oh, let's get to this side more. Hopefully the lights behind me are not blinding you. The only space that I have to move around and that is quiet is down in the basement, so I can't adjust those lights. Hopefully it's not blinding anyone. I'm trying to be far enough away that you can see my hands and how they're moving, and that you can also see my knees and that they're going to be slowly bending as we do these exercises. If you could stand up and join along, we'll walk through these exercises. Okay. You just want to stand with your feet kind of together. They don't have to be touching, but maybe a little less than shoulders width apart. And you want to slowly raise your hands, bring them in front of you, palms touching. And the first thing we're going to do is slowly bend at the hips forward, and you just say namaste. Namaste. And the meaning of the word namaste is my soul or spirit recognizes your soul or spirit. The next exercise that we're going to do is called, this one I couldn't find a name for, but you're going to stand with your legs about shoulders width apart. So go ahead and spread your legs a little bit, however it's comfortable, not too far. And we're going to slowly raise our hands, raising our palms towards the sky as you do it. So you're going to bring your arms up slowly, breathing in as you do. Above your head, palms should be facing in. And as you push down, you want to push your palms facing the ground. And breathe out and slowly bend your knees. So you're taking that energy and pushing it toward the ground. So we're going to do it again. Up and breathe in slow. Okay, you see my hands are together. And then we're going to push down, palms facing toward the ground while we bend our knees. And push that energy out. And do each movement 3 times. And then just bring your hands back to that kind of prayer pose in the middle. The second one is called painting the light. You're going to push your palms facing downward and slowly bring your arms up. Keep your wrists limp. Breathe in and back down. Again, keep your wrists kind of facing out. And breathe out and bend your legs as you're doing it. Straighten up. And don't forget to breathe. Okay. I'm going to come back to the middle. Our third pose is called, I believe it was opening the gate. We're going to bring our hands back to the middle pose and straighten your arms out. And we're going to expand them out to the sides. And again, as we come back to the middle, we're going to bend our knees and breathe out. Again. And 3. Okay, bring your hands back to the middle. This third one, or fourth one, I guess, is probably the most difficult, but it's not too confusing. You're going to raise one hand toward the sky, palm up, while you're pushing the other one towards the ground, palm down. And you're going to do that at the same time. Bend your knees. And again, you should be breathing out while we're going up. And breathing in while we're going up and breathing out while you're coming back to center. And then switch arms. And at the end, you do the namaste bow again. Namaste. I hope everybody enjoyed my presentation. I hope that you guys were able to follow along, and I hope you enjoyed. Talk to you soon.